Out, valet, walk out, all these bins I lost count, cause I'm too up right now, too up right now, I'm too.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of...
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Telvin Smith coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Green 90. Green 90.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here we go. Green 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mayfield on first down. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
2nd down, Mayfield. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go play action. Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Mayfield now on second down. Rolling to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
Well, they were looking to throw, holding in the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Play fake. Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. He was so vital in their wild card win a week ago. 8 catches in that game. This is his first one in this affair. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, and go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with. with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
No, check, Patriot.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Detroit!
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying,
oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's got his tight end, Njoku. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
Detroit!
From the gun, Mayfield. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku from a yard out. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And he's such a talented tight end. Just creates nightmarish tight matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the league. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Tucker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. David Irving breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And the pressure gets to him again. Telvin Smith, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. First down now, but that clock rolling. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Mayfield on play action. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the 10-yard line, here's second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Now the punter, who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards, out to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll run it now out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Mayfield to throw it, going for the deep ball. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Mayfield off the play fake. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter.
What's good, Lil John? Not much about the finish this Madden game.
High kick, and he got all of it. And he didn't
Nah, I wasn't
big
smoking.
spin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into
I'll bet. Oh, what's the series? 3-1? What? Come on. Tough.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on.
What?
But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know. They expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. They turned into a really nice play.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
They go play action. Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Doyle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
This has to go down to one of the simplest routes in the playbook, but
I'm in his league.
completion there keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action here on first down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And all the way inside
I'm in the
the
playoff.
15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, Mayfield. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
What up? Yeah. You don't want to see me in Madden. You said what? Who old Brad? Who old Brad? Yeah, I do all that nigga 30. Nah, I wrote that nigga today. I said, nigga, I said, damn, I said, you done took my 30 and went back out of town with that motherfucker. That nigga was on a whole come up. Oh, somebody watching it? How many niggas watching it? 2? 2, 3? I think I can hear me. Oh, can you hear yourself in the stream? Yeah. A quarter. I said, you done took my 30 and went back out of town with that motherfucker. That nigga was on a whole come up.
Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Oh, somebody watching it. Oh my God. I'm just watching it back on my YouTube. I got what? Nah, I'm just regular streaming. Nah. I can't set that shit up, but that's too much time.
Erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback. With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What up, cousin?
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it. I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again. Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They're running now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start. And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Mahomes going to throw. Incomplete. The with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. It doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He said it's a new pack coming out tomorrow.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on football.
Henry's got it out on the left side. That'll put north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off.
How long?
Quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team?
Oh yeah, I get paid. I probably got paid right now.
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this.
Because I got a good 50 for 2K.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
And then, you know, they got that 20% off on VC.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Finding a safety valve here. That's
But you can buy it online and they send you the code to type in.
before going out of bounds.
So shit.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. But if you're
Nah, I ain't ball VC in a while. Ball, nigga, I still been winning on my little
It's Mahomes again.
Oh my God.
It's complete. Williams. And brought down, but not before
You said what?
inside the 25. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Man, hold on, bro. I got 3 minutes left, bro. I'm up 22 points. I'm gonna win. Hold on, John. This ass whooping coming.
they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Yeah. This series still 3-1.
Take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Nah, his shit too quick. His shit like literally attack.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Right back to him on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. To the completion, and it sets up the 3rd down.
The strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing.
No bottle, no fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature.
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we got a lot of turnovers.
Ball start, offense.
as they'll try again, first and goal.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen from 13 yards out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Here we go. Green.
Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did. Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
He's not hear one out of me.
Like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down, and now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up.
Stopping Mickey D's ain't gonna get me too big, man. Riding on a horse, wind is 4 for 4. Boy, I'm really hungry, so you best walk out that door.
Slow down, turn around, don't you walk too far. I'm not really hungry, I just want some whiskey from the bar. Actually, I think I want some candy, give me sweet tart. $1 million are waiting.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy.
Hey, John, you ready?
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression, you're throwing a touchdown.
Hey, John.
Or you're throwing a check down.
You ready?
Yo.
Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw.
He's scared.
17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now Mahomes. Who's here?
Yeah.
He lost the football. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, like we just saw there, that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warming up in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off.
Is it
Maybe
good,
some
bro?
fatigue. That one came up
for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Mayfield on play action. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
You said like Tez. Alright.
And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think
You said what?
when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break
You said he gonna whoop him.
that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
Hold on to it.
take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Bro, nobody can mention me in my thing. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the chocolate factory.
Oh,
Hey, man.
shit.
Sean.
Hey, how you change your name?
Was good, G.
You said what, Keith? Keith,
How you change your name?
you gotta go to goddamn you gotta go to account information, then profile, and then it's gonna say online ID, then you go look to change it.
No.
You gonna change your name, bro? Huh, Keith?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Yeah.
To be ready, because if you win, you've got to feel it right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now.
They come with you, bro, cause nigga.
What he do? He do?
It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Hey, Sean. Okay, Ted. Hey, Sean.